What is going on today, guys? And in today's video, I'm with a very, very special guest. One of my client, Rick's, is on the chat. And wanted to get Rick on the channel because he's made a really good transformation, a crazy transformation in just a short amount of time. And I wanted to get his perspective on where he's at now, where he was in the past, and everything in general. And so I'm going to hand it over to Rick real quick. Rick, kind of run us through age, what you do for a living, and everything in general, man. Who's Rick?
So, hello guys. I'm Rick, like you said, 47 years old this year. Maintenance mechanic at a Pepsi plant making sugar water, basically. I've been in and out of coaches a couple of years, doing competing, probably about 2 years now. But I picked up this last coach, and he just kind of wasn't doing it for me, so I had to go another route, and that's when I found Adam. And Adam's whipped me into shape, man, in a couple of weeks. And it's been great. It's been a great ride. It's actually been a confusing ride to me because it's just like I'm eating more and I'm losing weight. How's that even possible, right?
Well, yeah, and the thing is a lot of people I come across say like, "Oh, as I get older, like your metabolism starts to lower," and like, dude, it's not the case at all. I mean, dude, quite literally, you're down what, 15 pounds in 8 weeks, and how many calories are you up?
Uh, I think it was like 400,
You're up like almost 600 now.
600 now. Yes, probably 600 now.
So you started like 2,000 calories. You're almost like 2,700 calories,
So
and you've
yeah, I was looking
gotten
at my intake. It was like 2765 is what it was.
yeah, and you've gotten lean too, man. Like you leaned
Yeah.
out very nicely
Yes,
too.
and like I told you last week, I think people are starting to notice or ask, "Hey, man, what are you doing? What are you eating? How many hours of cardio are you doing?" I'm like, "Man, I'm on zero cardio."
Some people out there are probably really jealous of you because a lot of people try to do a bunch of cardio and eat a little amounts of food, but you're quite literally doing the opposite.
And that's the first thing they say. Hey, man, I've been in the gym 2, 3 hours. I'm like doing cardio. I'm like, man, I'm sorry for you, man.
Yeah, but dude, you look absolutely amazing too. So like what would you say about the people who like kind of think that like as you get older your metabolism starts to lower?
So let me tell you, man, age ain't nothing but a number. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, man, but I look better than some of the young guys at the gym, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we even talked about like people coming up to you asking you what you were doing.
Right,
Um, but like 15 pounds down, up 700 calories is like most people dream of that and doing no cardio too.
right.
And for being 47, you're in damn good shape too, man. Like you've leaned out nicely. You've got great abs now. I guess what were you doing before we kind of met, as opposed to what you're doing now? Like what was the difference?
So calorie intake wise was maybe 15, 1600 calories. Uh, three times cardio an hour a day. So about 3 hours of cardio is
And
what
how
I would
long
do.
how long were you doing that for?
16 weeks.
Hmm. So had you like kind of hit that plateau?
So I did. I hit that plateau and I wasn't going anywhere. Cardio, eating, it was just horrible. My strength was down, just kind of feeling bogged down.
Hmm. Yeah, and that's a lot of people that I come across too. They think that like one, it's a linear direction thing that like you have to do more, eat less, and like your direct representation of what we do with our clients hormonally from a metabolic standpoint. It's not true. We quite literally defy all the laws of everything you've ever heard.
Right.
But I guess were you before like tracking macronutrients as closely as you were?
To a point, not to the T like I am right now.
Hmm.
Yes.
So like, what was the biggest difference in tracking macronutrients before to what you're doing now?
So it was just like we conversated when I first started with you. It was just kind of a cookie cutter menu. Uh, he would have me eat probably about 4 or 5 times a day
Mm-hmm.
at a certain time. And if I missed that meal, it was just kind of, hey, you missed that meal.
Okay, so you really didn't have like any structure around it that
Right.
much.
I mean, the numbers were there. He had some kind of numbers at the bottom, protein, carbs, fats, but it was just like I said, a cookie cutter menu.
Okay. Well, like, do you feel like going through my program, you've learned, I've been able to teach you a lot about like nutrition in general?
And let me tell you, man, you're the first and probably last coach that's taught me a lot. Like I said, I've been through about three coaches, and out of all of them, man, hands down, I bow down to you because I've learned a lot. I mean, a lot from you.
Mhm. And that's my goal with all of you. Obviously, is that you can learn this, so you can do it yourself someday. Obviously, I'd love to coach you to 80, but that's not realistic. So we really try to teach you the qualities of like higher level nutrition, understand the body better, so you can have a better understanding. And especially in today's society with nutrition, food industry going the direction it is honestly more important now than ever to understand nutrition at a higher level. Especially as you get older, your hormonal profile does start to change. So, I guess like how do you feel now going through 8 weeks of my program from more like an energy and cognitive ability standpoint?
So my energy level is through the roof right now, man. Like I said, I haven't felt like this in a minute, probably since college, probably in my 20s. So feeling good, looking good, like I said, and moving forward, man.
Dude, that's amazing, man. And like I said, you've made such a great transformation, like really fast. But that's like the true tale of like what happens when you really dial everything in from more of like nutrition, hormonally, and then like at the end of the day, it's just you, man. Like you're consistent, right?
Right.
You got the discipline, you got the work ethic. Like all you needed was like a correct plan,
There you go.
really
Yes.
understand why you're doing it. And I think a lot of coaches in today's industry, like they kind of just give you like, hey, eat 6 ounces of chicken, 100 grams of white rice,
Well,
and it's fantastic for like 2 weeks, and you're like, damn, I'm kind of bored of this,
yeah.
you know. So we specifically try to teach you more along the lines like flexible dieting. Have you tried that in the past as much, or is that kind of like a new concept for you?
I've tried it in the past, but like I said, you kind of don't give us what to eat, right? You kind of give us macros and be like, okay, well, you choose your chicken or your beef or your 93.7 or your egg whites or your eggs, and there's your menu. You just got to hit your macros on point.
Was it relatively pretty easy for you to learn kind of the program, the processes as well?
So, of course, the first couple of days were just kind of confusing to me. First week was getting better. Second week, I was on point.
Mhm.
So it comes with it. Like I said, nobody likes changes, but you just gotta get into it and learn it and run with it.
Mhm. So do you feel like I was able to lay it out, like the plan out for you pretty well for you to understand and fully, utilize the program to understand what you needed to do?
Oh, of course. I mean, you laid it down like ABC, and you just follow the ABCs, and that's it. You run with it.
It's all about that plug and play. And that's what I said. I tell you, every single one of you guys, I'm like, all you do is follow the plan and, it works, right? All in every single one of you guys we work on, we do 2 group calls a week for anybody who's watching. And on the group calls, it's just like bing, bing. We have 10 people all down in weight. And it's really cool community to be a part of because every single one of you guys are like every week just down in weight, looking better, looking leaner. So it's really cool to be a part of too. I guess what do you feel like the community aspect of my program brings to the table for you?
So, man, like the community is a big help to anybody, from beginning to advanced to, you know, trying to be a bodybuilder or whatever. But there's a lot of people that can help you as far as like food, exercises, just about anything that you can go in there and ask.
Mhm. And you feel like that, what the plan in the program and with the community all combined, I guess like what changed for you like with you in the terms of like your life, like what was the value that was able to bring to you?
Just knowledge. Actually, man, knowledge was like 200% because I wasn't this knowledgeable before I met you or before I came to you.
Mhm.
Like I said, once again, thanks for opening up my mind, is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely, man. Hey, you're 47 and you're shredded, man. Like
Appreciate it.
like, there's nothing more to say. And I like I said again, at the end of the day, I just give you the plan. But Rick, you like one, you picked up on it very quickly. We had like our two one-on-ones right off the bat the first 2 weeks, and by the end of the second week, I'm like, man, why are we on this one-on-one? Like you got everything like down and ready to go. And from there, it's just been every single week, look better, look better, look better, look leaner, and like you're not like starving. You're not doing a ton.
No, actually, I'm not starving, not anymore.
So, I guess like in your 47 years of life, like, getting into this program, what was the biggest shift in nutrition training for you?
Training, training's a beast, man. Like I said, this program, the new program that you got me on, man, I'm still getting sore everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. As far as nutrition goes, like I said, it's a different world. Before I came to you, um, it's always been about, hey, you can't eat carbs. You can't eat carbs. If you carb up, you're just gonna blow up. But this is just opposite, and it's mind blowing, man.
Well, what would you say to those people who are currently doing a bunch of cardio and restricting carbohydrates now?
All I'm to eat your carbs and stop doing cardio.
uh, so, how does your body feel at 47 right now?
Man, like I said, I'm 200%. I can actually go for a run and not be out of breath. I can do burpees. I mean, I can jump rope, and I mean, I got it, man. I got the energy.
Dude, I love to hear that, man. And I'm super, dude, honestly, I'm super proud of you too. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Like watching you grow in these last short 8 weeks, it's been a really cool journey to be a part of, like talking to you each week, like getting to see how you look. You show up to the group calls. You're just happy as can be each week,
Oh,
getting happier, you're just looking
sure,
better.
man.
And that's the best thing for me as a coach is like seeing the gratification with you, your face lighting up. Like, dude, someone in the gym just told me like I was looking amazing the other
I'm
day.
telling you, man, that's like the plus, man, out of all this. It's just that one compliment, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about it on the group call. It's like nothing makes you feel better when
Yep.
a guy at the gym tells you that you're
Yeah.
looking good.
I mean, it's kind of questionable when a guy does it, but it's like, it's okay, man. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it still makes you feel good. It
Yeah,
makes you go home and hug your wife a little bit tighter.
there you go.
But anyways, yeah, Rick, I guess like, at the end of the day, if there is somebody watching this right now in the shadows, like wondering you're kind of stuck where you were at, eating low amounts of calories, maybe struggling to finally get the lower body fat off, like what would you specifically tell them?
I would tell them just to check out your YouTube channel, check out your clients that you've actually had. Like I said, even if you're young, if you're old, I mean, look at me, I'm 47. I think you got a 50-year-old somewhere in there. I mean, age ain't nothing but a number, but I mean, if you have the will, you have the way, right?
Mhm. Absolutely. And like I said, it's been a pleasure working with you, man. Dude, we're just getting started.
Likewise.
In
Yes.
another 8 weeks, we're gonna have a whole new Rick on the channel, like asking you how you feel. But like, let's keep progression at the same rate, man. Keep putting the same work, and I'll keep doing it on my end, and like we'll just keep getting better together. The community's growing day by day. We're getting new people in there every single day, and
Yes,
it's a cool community to be a part of. And in your
sir.
journey, especially, is super special to be a part of, especially coming from having so many coaches in the past that
Right.
hasn't really taught you the sustainability aspect of how to
Correct.
keep it off for good.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, like you've gotten lean before, but like you've never really been able to keep it. But now, would
Right.
you say that you're relatively pretty versed on how to stay lean for longer?
Yes, for sure. Like I said, now I have the knowledge to actually know what I'm doing versus, hey, here's your menu, eat this at a certain time and just run with it.
Do you feel like the approach that we take with flexible dieting is relatively easy to follow?
It's very easy. Like I said, it's a little intimidating when you first start because there's just so much information. But once you get going, first week, second week, it gets easier. I'm telling you, it gets a lot easier.
Do you even feel like you're dieting?
No, not at all, man. Even my wife's like, "Hey, you eating again?" I was like, "Yeah."
What does your wife say about you losing 15 pounds?
She's like mind blowing. I mean, she goes to the gym as well, but she's asking me, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Just eating. That's it. No cardio, no anything. Just eating.
It's like, hey, I kind of see your abs. What exactly are you doing?
That's amazing, man. Well,
Yeah,
anyways, like I said, it's been a pleasure working with you, man, and we're just getting
likewise,
started.
man.
We're very
Likewise.
early on this too, but I definitely wanted to get you on the channel with making such a crazy transformation in such a short amount of time you had, and
Sure.
eating as much as you are too, which is like absolutely crazy. So I
Right.
appreciate you jumping on the channel and getting you kind of 2 cents on the program in
Oh, for
general.
sure, man,
And
for sure.
Rick, like let's keep working, man. This is
Oh
fun.
man,
It's fun.
like I said, I put my head down and I put my blinders on and let's go, man.
All right, man. Well, I
Like, blow up
appreciate you,
my-
man. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.